All of you at some point should be thankful for what you have and have gratitude for who you are today, especially if you have grown significantly. If any of you would have ever known who I was as little as 5 years ago, you wouldn't recognize me. I was afraid to talk. I was afraid of everything, insecure about everything. At the time, I didn't know who I was. And it took some time. It took so much that I had to endure with bullying, with people being mean, disruptive, like public shaming at a lot of the jobs that I worked. And I finally grew the thick skin, and I realized my fight is not with these people. My fight is with myself. And I will say this, in this game of life, we have a lot of battles that we have to fight, but the biggest battle we're always going to face is the battle that we have within ourselves. And in myself, 5 years ago, I know that I was at war with who I was, with who I wanted to be. I was afraid to talk. I was afraid to express who I was as a human being, as a person. And I'm here to tell you that you shouldn't be afraid of who you are. You shouldn't be afraid of people talking about you. You shouldn't be afraid of being different. You shouldn't be afraid of being different for who you are and what you stand for. And anytime that you stand out and you do something different than other people, somebody is going to talk. Somebody is going to say something. And because what happens is when you stand outside of the flock and you do something different, you immediately grab attention to somebody. And sometimes it's an insecurity that somebody holds where they say, I don't like this motherfucker. They are... they're making me feel some kind of way about myself. It makes me feel like I got to step up my game. And sometimes that is the case. And sometimes people think, you're being arrogant. You think you know too much. You're better than everybody. And sometimes it's not even that. A lot of times it's just you're loving yourself. You're self-loving yourself. You look forward when you walk with purpose. You walk with conviction because that's who you are now, because you know who you are. You know what your boundaries are, and you know what the fuck you're going to stand for and what you're not going to stand for. That is a beautiful place to be. And when you're in that place, nobody can harm you, and nobody can tell you otherwise, and nobody can tell you your shit, because you already know, like, if anybody's going to talk shit, you can do it to yourself worse than anybody in this planet can. But I want you to feel secure in yourself and know that you got this. Keep going. Don't give up. Continue to bet on yourself always, because your authentic self is your superpower. Thanks, everyone.